Hello, my name is Ashlyn Witt, and this is my social media marketing plan for Apple Company. So first we're going to start with what is Apple. So Apple is a computer and electronic brand, and they were founded in 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. And they started as a personal computer manufacturing company, but it has since then turned into way much more than that. So Apple's competitive advantage that I think that they have is that their customers remain super loyal to them. They are super innovative and they have amazing products, and they have extensive retail and online presence, which means that you can really find their products at any electronics store, and they do a great job with having their products out there. Social media marketing goals that I have for Apple is for Apple to engage more with their audience and reply to their customers' questions. So constantly they have customers complain because their questions are not answered, which is a concern for their customers. They also need to increase brand awareness with new product launches. So they need to show their products more and they need to get it on more platforms. They also need to share product tutorials and features on how to use the products and all the features that the products have. And they need to drive sales with exclusive content and promotions, because I think that this will really drive their sales if they do have promotions. Some improvement ideas that I have is to partner with influencers. I think that that can really help them from a social media standpoint, because influencers are so influential on sales because that helps them reach other demographics. They can encourage user-generated content, so encourage people to make their own content about Apple and get that out there. And then they should also share their own stories and how they develop the products. Some of the goals that I have for Apple is to expand to TikTok. So I think that this will help a ton, as people my age are constantly on TikTok, and that is like the core app that they use. So this will really help them connect with the younger generation. Influencer partnerships are also super important. As I touched on earlier, it just is really important when those demographics see these products and influencers that they really look up to using these products. And then they also need to enhance their customer support and reply to their emails. And they could even make like a chat box so that they can connect with their customers like straight away. And I think that that'll really help them. Some strategies that I have for Apple is to leverage their brand strength. So they are a competitive brand, but they need to use that to grow their brand. So they can't stay content where they are. They need to keep doing things that put them apart from other brands. They also need to address unfavorable news, which is any issues that they may have stated on social media. And then they need to maintain customer service reputation. So they need to respond promptly to the complaints that they are having so that their customers feel like they are heard. They also need to improve social media customer services. Again, this goes with maintaining customer service. They just need to be on top of things and need to make sure that they're answering their customers. And then also I think that sponsored ads will help them a lot, because people do see those ads and they do click on them, and this will help them with sales. So our target demographic is really the tech enthusiast. Has a ton of Apple products. They typically will have a computer by Apple. They'll have Apple Watches, everything by Apple, just because they swear by the brand. And then creative professionals is also super important. So these are people with a higher income and they have the best so that they can get their jobs done. So again, MacBooks, iPads, Apple Pencils, just everything that'll help them get their jobs done. And then there's the casual customer, which I would fall into that range. I have an Apple computer, I have an Apple phone, I have Apple earbuds. Everything that I have is Apple, and I swear by Apple. And I just think that that's how a lot of people my age are, like Apple or Android, but whichever one you choose, you just swear by it. So how can Apple implement this plan? So I think that they can target content creation, which is to tailor content to tech enthusiasts, creative professionals, and casual customers. I think that they also can have effective team management and make sure that their marketers that they have understand the target demographic and that they understand the whole brand of Apple and how it all works together. Next is for specific team roles. So a social media manager, content creators, graphic designer, community manager, and a data analysis. And they all collaborate together and come up with a way to make content that all of their viewers will love. So Apple's budget. So for content creation, as they are a more expensive brand, they have a little bit more of a budget to play with. So $30,000 for all the video production, the photography, the visuals, all the graphic design. I think that this is like a reasonable budget. And then their advertising is $40,000 for Instagram and Facebook ads, including A to B testing. And this will help a lot because this will get their name out there and all of their ads out there. And then the influencer partnership and human resources is $20,000 for influencer collaborations, as this can be a little bit more pricey because the influencers are looking for something from the brand. And then $10,000 for the marketing team, I think, is a fair salary for this project. So the return on investment that I have, so we are looking for 3 times the return on investment. So we'll be investing $100,000 within our budget. So we're looking for $300,000 in return. And I think that this is like a good return on investment because Apple can easily make $300,000 off of just one ad. And then we're also going to look at like how people feel about Apple after seeing the ads and the feedback that they give us. Thank you for watching my presentation on Apple. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. And then these are my sources.